So, yes, we're back with Chesterfield, and some interesting things have happened since you've been away and I've been off being England boss. Let me show you. Hello guys and welcome to Dreaming is Possible here with Chesterfield, and yes, as you can see, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is, as you might have worked out, and this is why the Juventus board were coming to me with regarding an interview, as you can just see here, and Solskjaer is back at Manchester United. They have reappointed him as their boss, and he was the boss of Juventus. Juventus came in and offered me the job. I wasn't going to take it, but I just thought, what would it be like to just turn up for the interview and see what would happen? And as you can see, they said that we're not offering the job. Now, this is the weird thing, because it says that the board were unwilling to accept the following changes that you proposed in your interview, and it says league expectations. Their league expectations were for me to win Serie A. I was fine with that. I agreed. I thought, yeah, I'll win Serie A, no problem. Did I choose wrong? Did they want me to not win? I don't know what. It's a weird way of them saying that you've not been offered the job. I just think that's just a bizarre situation, because I agree with what they wanted. So I don't understand that. I wasn't going to accept it. I just wanted to see what would happen if they did actually offer me the job. But instead, no, they've given it to Vincenzo Montella. That's who they've given it to instead. I'll just show you this guy here. He was the Italy boss, so that's what they've done. They took him away from being the national coach and appointed him, which I understand. But that's the news, really. Let's get on with just showing you some results and stuff of how things have gone. Obviously, we've been away playing with England and stuff and qualifying for the Euros, which is great. Sorry for the spoilers if you've not watched that episode, but that is what's happened in that one. We obviously played Juventus in the last episode that you guys are joining me on the Chesterfield series, but we beat Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup, so we're through to the next round of that. We will be playing Coventry in the next round, which is not too bad, keeping a little bit of a Midlands theme there going on. We then took on Manchester United. This is before Solskjaer took over. This is when they had the caretaker boss in charge, and we, as you know, that Manchester United have had a pretty poor start to the season. We absolutely battered them 6-2 at Old Trafford, which was not going down too well with the fans. Then we played Olympiacos in the league, in the Champions League, I should say, beat them 3-0. So looking good in that, because obviously we got off to a good start against Juventus. Then this happened. Southampton caused a little bit of an upset. Not technically an upset, I suppose. Southampton aren't too bad a side these days, and looking fairly good, but they managed to get a late winner. I thought, the way that the game was going, it deserved to be a draw. I did feel that way. So they picked up the late winner. It could have gone either way, to be honest. It was one of those games where, there was a few late highlights towards the end, and it could have gone our way, it could have gone their way, and then in the end it's gone their way. So I'm not too disappointed by that. But yeah, we are going to be taking on Arsenal, and we're going to be taking on Shalke, which is obviously the other team in our Champions League group. That is what is in today's. Let's show you the Premier League. Now, Arsenal were second, weren't they, last time you see, but somehow Norwich have squeezed themselves into that second spot there, and also Manchester United, not doing particularly well still. And they're still down at the bottom, which is poor. 8 games in, 7 defeats. They've picked up a win, and they have got a win against Chelsea. That is the win that they've managed to get. But apart from that, not the best to start. So Mr. Solskjaer has got a lot of work to do to get them back. They are not. I'm telling you now, they will not get relegated. I just think they've just got to a bad start. It just means that their chance for especially winning the league is probably gone, but it's going to be a struggle for them to obviously get for the European spots, but I'm sure that they'll start rising back up the table anyway. But let's see how we do against Arsenal. So here are the two teams going into this one. We've got Timo Horn in goal, we got Richard Wyatt, Janssen, Arifi and Piana as our back four. We got Drea and Diswalski are in the midfield. Appleby's going to play the cam. Baptista and Ollie Watkins are out on the wings, and Verskogen are up top. It's mainly because because of players that have come back from, the internationals and stuff like that, and I just feel like, there's changes required, and also to bounce back from that Southampton defeat, give a few players a run out and just rest a few players maybe for the Shalke game. That's what I'm kind of like seeing how it goes. So we have got the 12 o'clock kickoff, so we're the first game of the weekend, and basically going to set the pace for other teams behind us. It will put pressure on Norwich if we can get a result here, but I'm sure Arsenal will want to go top by beating us, and they're going to do so by Arifi bringing down Obafemi there in the box, and they've got an early penalty, and that's not the best start for us if they are able to convert this, as I think it's Tierney that's going to step up. No, it's not, it's Gomez, and he has not put it in. He hit it straight down the middle. Timo Horn stood strong. It's still not gone, but Piana now has managed to steal it, and wow, okay, Arsenal had a great opportunity there, but no, not to be. So here is Tierney on the ball, and we are pressurising them to force it all the way back to their keeper here. And they've managed to play themselves out of that sort of trouble, as Chiesa now has picked this one up, goes for the ball over the top, finds Saka. He surges into the box and hits it straight at Timo Horn, who gets it away really quickly, but we're not going to see the rest of that highlight. So no more highlights. We've got through to half-time. We've had the most shots in the game. We're not controlling the possession. They've obviously got that home side and stuff. But a bit disappointed with the amount that we've actually got on target. It would have been nicer if we would have maybe converted a few more of those on target at least. But it's 0-0 at half time. Let's see what the second half can do for us. So Richard Wyatt here with the throw in, finds Appleby. Baptista now dispossessed, but Desworski now managed to get on it, but trying to get it forward to find Verskogen, not able to. Chowdhury now has the ball, plays it back to Rodriguez for Arsenal. Saka now picks this up and surges forward and is totally going all the way here, but yeah, he's got blistering pace on him and is able to pull away from our players. Got to be careful about that. Piana now finds Dreyer, but I thought he'd lost it, but he finds back to Piana. Baptista initially goes for it, and Desworski then went for a sort of outside of the box shot, but not to go able to convert it. So final highlight here, we've got 5 or 6 seconds left of the game, and it looks like Arsenal could steal this, as indeed he surges forward here. Unless we can get the ball off, and we can with Dreyer, can we maybe go down the other end and take the points away, as Diaz now plays this forward, finds Piana, plays this one across, finds Baptista, and he cuts inside. Now goes for this, and he's not really got the power in it, and it's straight to Grabara, and I'm sure the referee, once he kicks this out, will blow full time, but no, he's not. It's actually come to Chiesa, and we've took him down here, and they've got a chance, a free kick, final chance here, as Piana gets a yellow card, and like you say, we've gone over the 3 minutes allocated. They're going to put this one into the box, and I've just got this feeling that Arsenal are going to steal it with this free kick, as James Maddison plays it short, finds it and it's hit straight at one of our players, but no, there we go. Offside has been raised, and that is the final whistle. 0-0. Yeah, not brilliant, as you can see from both sets of team players or whatever, both sets of players out here, 4 each on target. Not a very convincing sort of performance in front of goal. Maybe I'm not sure what's going on there, but maybe it was a case of rather wanting to win, didn't want to lose kind of mentality. I don't know, but 0-0. It's over to you, Norwich. So, as you can see, Norwich slipped up as well. Chelsea beating them by 2-0, but also, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer not getting off to the best of starts there, as Aston Villa have beaten Manchester United again at Old Trafford. So another defeat. So change of manager hasn't had that influx that sometimes when you get a new manager, the players want to perform and stuff. But it looks like Manchester United have got some serious problems there. I don't know why. No idea why. They've still got decent players and stuff. They're just not playing well together, but there we are. Don't understand why that is. So the ProX Stadium welcomes Shalke. Yes, the third team in our group. They are doing fairly well. They've got good results in this group already as well. So Yeah, not to be taken too lightly. They've actually, I've just seen like they've got Marco ter Stegen in goal, obviously in real life at Barcelona, but yeah, they've got some decent players in their side, so we need to be a little bit wary of them. They're going fairly defensive, which you can understand. They're playing away. They want to try and get some kind of result out of this, but like I say, we can't take them, at face value. We've got to give them respect that is required. We've got Timo Horn in goal, Cruz, Iliovsky, Upamecano, and Oli Clare are back four. Dre and Diswowski are in the middle of the park. Warner and Baptista out on the wings, with Scoggin remaining up top with Keener pitched in behind him. Right then. Can we make it a 3 out of 3 in our opening group games? I should say, get my words out. Yeah, in this. But I've just said we're at the Proax team and realised, no, we're actually at Ellen Road, aren't we? Because, yeah, we are obviously ground sharing with Leeds while our stadium is under construction for the next 12 months. So, yeah, it's not Fortress Proact. It's going to be hopefully Fortress Ellen Road. Let's find out. So a chance here from the free kick for Shalke as Ralphman hits it in, but he's managed to get the rebound here, but the ball into the box isn't particularly good, and Baptista is able to get this down the line. Finds Verskogen now, and he's up on his own. He's going to do this all by himself as Verskogen's into the box now, and he has tried to do it all himself and managed to somehow get himself a corner out of that. Clay now puts this one in. Chance maybe at the far stick, but not there. Upamecano will get to this one first, and yeah, that's the end of that one. So, it looks like we're a little bit goal shy at the moment. It was 0-0 in the Arsenal game, and it's 0-0 here at half-time. And as you can see, yet again, we're not getting the shots on target. Not sure why that is, but we've seemed to have lost our way. Need to get the old Google Maps out maybe and find our direction towards the goal, because we've only managed to get 2 out of the 13 on target. Corner ball now as Cruz puts this one into the box. Upamecano did meet it, but unfortunately couldn't keep it down. Chance again for Cruz to put this one in. Upamecano at least gets this one closer, but yeah, not in the back of the net though. So, reaching the 70-minute mark, and it's still 0-0. Nothing seems to be happening, so we're going to change things around. As you can see, Keener there not having a best of games on a 6.3, so we're going to bring Appleby on to replace him. But yeah, it's not looking particularly good in front of the goal. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Kai Warner now picks this up on the left-hand side and is surging into the box. He's still going here, and yeah, it's a bit of a... It's just crap shot. I don't know why they suddenly don't know how to shoot. It's bizarre. We've had 20 shots in this. 21 as I was speaking there. Only 4 on target. Clay now puts this one into the box, and you can't say it's down to Schalke's defence, because we're getting the shots away. We're just not getting them on target. That's just down to us. That's just down to the individual players being maybe just rushing their shots or something. I'm not entirely sure, but Clay is on the ball now as he finds Diswowski, and he's not really doing much with it. Verskogen now turns around the corner, finds Charlie Lawrence, and this one is on target, but ter Stegen has forced it out for a corner. And it looks like we're going to have 2 games with 0-0 in this episode, which is not brilliant, is it? But yeah, things just aren't going our way in front of goal at the moment. Not entirely sure why. But yeah, there we are, 0-0. 24 shots, only 6 on target. I do not know why. But sometimes when you load this game in, the team just plays differently. Loads of people have talked about it. It's it's a weird thing. I don't know why it happens, but at least we didn't lose. But again, it's just terrible in front of goal. Why are we suddenly forgotten where the goal is? We were scoring for fun, and all of a sudden it just dried up. Well, we are still top of the group, but we could have extended our lead, which would have been good. Yeah, we've given Juventus a chance and back into this. Yeah, that could have pretty much have sealed us after only 3 games, our chance out of this group, which would have been great. It would have put us on 9 points, which it would have been a fantastic position to have been in, with still 3 games to go. We would have only needed to have one more game, and we'd have qualified. But no, we still have to plod along, and yeah. Hopefully we can find where the goal is next time. But what will be next time? That is the question. What games will we have in next episode? I don't know, to be honest. You'll have to tune in and find out. Yeah, there we are. I haven't decided. But there we are. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry, it's a bit of a dull fest in front of the goal. But yeah, the other thing is I've just been offered the, where is it? Hold on. Literally just been offered the Italian job. Yeah, not the Michael Caine version. But yeah, the Italian job has been offered to me. No interview required. They just literally said, do you want it? It's 82 grand a week and it's yours if you want it. But no, turned it down. Don't want that one. Yeah, they'll have to find someone else for that. So I'll just leave you with the image of the Premier League table. And like I say, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. One of those would be appreciated, even though it wasn't the most exciting episode. And I'll catch you, like I say, on the next episode. Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.